Kemet, bring your camera.
All right, send hello.
Today we are working on plumbing, but before we get to that, let's recap. So, what am I sitting on? I'm sitting on the wood framing of the end wall, the front end wall where the front door will be for the greenhouse, one of the greenhouses. So that was one of the things we did last week. We got all 4 walls done, so that's 2 end walls for both greenhouses. As you see to this direction, there is a nice 4x4 by 10 foot post in the ground. We have 4 of those surrounding the 2 greenhouses. We also put those in last week. Those will be for our fencing that we have to put around the greenhouse. And oh, one more thing to mention. So when we put this up originally, we had the wrong hardware on. So we are coming and being transparent and honest. And pretty much we had to go back and put on the correct hardware. So once we got that done, we felt more adequate about how we constructed the end walls, and so that allowed us to move forward to where we are today, which is good old plumbing. So today we are working on electrical and water for the greenhouse. So stay tuned for that. Handyman trick number 1.
Okay, this ain't super tight yet.
Okay.
Big Jane, bitch.
So we have put up our first system for the water. The drop down turn you see here is going to be where we're going to have a water hose connection. And so we'll have a water hose here with a sprayer, and we'll just stand in this area. Sort of like this, there'll be an aisle going back and forth all the way to the front door. And pretty much I'm gonna have a water hose. I can just spray around. We have 3 of these water cutoffs. And this is where we'll be tying in for a water hose to water the plants. I'm gonna go ahead and use the primer and rubber cement to go ahead and glue everything together. I fucked up.
I need another, what the hell am I asking for? All right, so we got that wire for the inflator fan. This would be the inflator fan. The inflator fan inflates 2 layers of plastic over the greenhouse. It gives a space between the plastic with the force of air, makes them expand and separate. That allows for insulation and reduction in condensation. And then we have here, we have this side of the greenhouse will do circulating fans. Those are the fans that blows air around to make the plants think they're outside and nice and windy and toasty. This connection is for right here. That's going to be a 36-inch intake fan that brings fresh air in.
What?
Fresh air in, and then the shutters in the back, old stale air blows out, or reverse. There you go, sir. What you see? It's compression, ain't it?
Look like a C clamp. Isn't that a C clamp?
I see a brass fitting.
I've never seen.
Sometimes we use that to keep the compression thing from sliding out. See, when you look at that right there, that is not a, you think about a band, that's not a band, see?
Yeah.
It's something to make that tighter on the end or something. Makes it hold better. This and these two look like they'll screw apart for this to go in. But right here, I can't get that loose unless I come loose right here. Or below here. See right here? Grab that, bam! And then screw this bitch right here out. Yes.
Now what happens if there's a leak of any kind?
We can put you a gate right there.
Okay.
But the gate costs more than a cutoff.
See? Put the cutoff Put the cutoff right here.
Okay.
On our property, they gave us this spigot, is what they call it, as far as I understand. So the way it works, you pull this up, shoots out water. This right here is a pressure relief valve. What this does is it allows the water that's caught from the spigot down here to release. What this does is, because Oklahoma gets so cold sometimes, you don't want the pipe to freeze and bust.
Come on now, dawg.
So I'm guessing that release valve is there for that reason. Why we've dug this out is because we have to remove it, unfortunately. And so we were trying to figure out if we wanted to use our plumbing tools to try and yoke this loose, these components here, but to just be simple and keep it all as one piece, we're just going to cut right here down the middle. So what the chief is doing now is to determine if this actually is PEX pipe, and if it is, then we're able to go to Home Depot to get more material relating to PEX pipe. Chief just showed me that this is black polyethylene, or PE pipe, used in many areas for water main between the meter and the house and for sprinkler systems. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the spigot, because ideally it would be best to have a cutoff valve here. That way you don't have to jump across the fence or run all the way over there to the entrance and then run around to this area to cut the water off. So it'd be best to have a cutoff valve here and then run the plumbing all the way to the greenhouse, and then from there you can do whatever you want to do, but we'll get further into detail once we get to that step.
need him the most. I guess the whole idea of this is to keep the dirt off.
Hey, you ain't say nothing, man.
Okay. Push that in, man.
Push it in.
Yeah, come on.
Oh. There you go, you in.
Sure, that's far enough?
Yeah.
You gotta pull it. This is a wrap. Come on, this shit's sticking together. You got the knife.
Nice.
You need to keep it straight. Come on. Oh, hey!